Yo, what up? YouTube, how is it going? It's time for war. It is time for war. Before war, though, very quickly, very quickly. Let me squeeze. Get a quick squeeze-a-roni, because I've been waiting for this, actually. Gather these 3 quick runes. I just gotta really gently just, you know what I'm saying? Grab this. I don't care what it is. Just 1, 2, and 3. I don't know why it decided to take out hold the position, but whatever. I just need the 1. And then you guys can go home. Oh, you guys will stick around. We might have to kill a couple barbs in a second. But this is not what we're here for. This is absolutely not what we are here for. We're here for KVK. And we're here for a pretty nice KVK going on right now. And that is none other than, oh boy. Chisco uploads a video and then goes live. I love it. Oh my lordy. The man's on a path. My goodness. But anyway, so here we go. We're actually spectating the same KVK he's fighting, but we're looking on the other side. I don't mind to donate these gold real quick, although this is not the best Bastion quest to take, but whatever. Alliance Tech donos we can always take real quick. We got something to donate to. Make sure we don't over donate, because we're gonna need to donate eventually. So real quick. Yeah, we don't want that. Barbs? All right. We're doing a little quickie. I'm just gonna send them to a barb, and then we go to the KVK. So the KVK that we're about to spectate. Oh my goodness gracious. The TV started yelling for some reason. Hopefully that doesn't bug you guys too much. I don't mind. I don't mind it being in the background, to be honest with you. Where's our heroic anthem map? Bam. Here you go. So this is the map as we are about to see. This is going to be left versus right. You can see yellow or orange-ish versus green. You can see the kingdoms involved, and you can also see the sides in which they're fighting. Essentially green versus yellow. It's going to be left versus right, pretty much. But just to keep it very clear, we color coded it and put all the kingdoms, who is from which camp, and that'll make life a little bit easier. Now I just need to open the actual KVK. I need to open the actual KVK. Let me just go ahead and send these guys to hit this barb, and we go to KVK. So we have Titch, who is on the field with 235, and we have some folks from 235 that are going to hopefully send us some nice reports. This is the pass we're about to spectate, and it's gonna be fun. Let's see what these guys do. The pass has already been taken by the looks of it, so no, not a big confrontation happening there early on. I mean, it is, because there's still a very big open field fight, but it looks like the pass was taken. And you guys might know some of these names. I see ELS in here. Some of the Korean kingdoms we have seen in the past. And yeah, this is going to be an interesting one to see. Slowly and steadily, there's a push out here. We're going to keep an eye. I see an Amanitore already. I hope to see some Amanitore, some Gilgamesh, and get some reports. Open field, rallies, whatever it is, garrisons, anything. Hopefully, we're going to get to see a bunch of that going on. Did we? Yes, we did. Cool. So we'll take care of that Bastion quest later on. But for now, there's a gate push. It looks like the red side have taken the gate, which is the folks in 235 and 2040. And they're about to clash up here against 236 and the folks of 525. ELK, ELS, we remember these guys. There is a ton of open field happening in here. You hide resources in Power 4 because I want to. And so, bam. Here we go. 307 is also fighting. Are they? I don't know where Drago is. Why is he not streaming his own fight? I don't know. I know about this KVK. I kind of want to keep an eye on this KVK. The top tier KVKs are fun and nice and all that, but we watch them a lot. I kind of... You made the live stream early for once. I did. I mean, I'm not working. Usually at these hours I work. So I'm on vacation. Hold on a second, chat. I need to turn off the TV. Freaking streamers turn blast music all of a sudden. ROK released a video? Okay. Well, the update video is out. The update video is out. It's a thing that they do now. Thank the Lord. I've only told them this for like 40 updates that's something they need to do. 307 is in 4 hours? Cool. That makes a lot more sense. That's probably where Drago is then. I would assume he'd stream him the fights. 10% infantry health skin. Oy vey. In Zenith? Oh, we might have to push Zenith. We might have to push Zenith. In 401. Which I'm okay with. I got what I need to push Zenith. If I need to. That 10% infantry skin is actually going to be very nice. Going to be very nice. Look at this massive amounts of lag. I mean, this thing is out of control. This thing is completely out of control. Completely out of control. Look at this. G-Bus, I see one Amanitore again. I'm surprised we're not seeing as many Amanitores as I would have expected. Get some music in the background too. The one Elmo Amanitore is out there. I see a lot of Artemisias. I see a couple of Artemisias. Oh, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I see Artemisias on the field. So there are Arties. I'm guessing the war, open field war here is going to eventually subside, right? And they're going to go back into pass fighting for a little bit until at least one side, either one side clears the open field or no. Is there a no Ors recording? What do you mean? In this kind of a scenario, there is nothing that you can do. Everybody is lagging out the wazoo in here, including the people fighting. See a Nebu? I mean, the marches are not even moving. Look at this. This is just crazy. Let's go ahead and already take care of this. Oh boy, look at how much it's lagging the screen. Someone had to be a pain in the butt. What up, Lewis? Hey, Horror, how are you? Oh boy, 10% infantry skin. God damn it. I mean, I don't mind hitting 100 mil. I don't mind hitting 120 either. Just poor Zenith. Which is the worst possible timing. When is the update, chat? When is the update? Let's see. Oh, wow, this thing lags real quick. Hello. Update? Oh, I probably favorited it. Nope. Yeah, let's take a look at it later. It's way too laggy right now. Way too laggy. There's another Amanitore. That's not the same one. The last one was Elmo. This one's Scully. So there's a couple of Amanitores on the field. I kind of really want to see when this subsides. There's the rally. You can see it right there. The XY Chandra rally probably on its way to the pass, which is being held by... Pass is being held by... Or did this rally break apart? No, it did not. There is a YSS in there. We can see that much. Xeno ISS. Okay. And look at the stacks. You see that 15% stack on that rally? That 15 stack, 45% damage skill? Yeah. Yeah. You don't want to be in this KVK. That Tamaris skill, where essentially you get stacked out the wazoo on the fifth again and again and again and take a ton of skill damage, is just horrendous. It's horrible to watch. Can you imagine actually playing this? What up, B? Yeah, it is crazy laggy. Crazy laggy. I don't like, and that's the advantage and disadvantage of the Korean kingdoms, right? They come in such a huge force that they just cause insane lag. It's impossible to do anything in here. Impossible. Another Amanitore. The rally is still going. Curiously enough, it got like pummeled down to, and there goes the rally. Poof goes the rally. Gone. There's an Amanitore Tamaris. Interesting. Yeah, like Gilgamesh finally on the field as well. Things are getting a little bit better. Because at the end of the day, like, this push is not going to work, right? Unless the whole mightiness of all of these people either disappear or the red camp push out, like, this way and bring out the fight this way. All these, even AFKers, are just causing such a massive turbulence. Look at the difference between being there, okay? And look at how smoothly things are running here compared to once I come here and this area loads up. Like, how much craziness there is. Although, it looks like there was a lot of, like, dead marches that were just on the field. As soon as we left and came back, there's a little bit less of an intensity in here. So it's a little bit nicer to watch now. But still, there's no way that this is the only thing that's going on, right? These little bits. It's just what's loaded. And, I mean, for ELK and the side on the blue side, the left side fighting, my iPad would be able to scramble eggs on it. I agree. Am I streaming 307 later? I don't know. It's a good question. I'd be down. I'd be down. I don't know what Drago's plans are. But I'd be down. I see, I see. Look at this. Gone. Unbelievable. You could cover the side he's not. The game. This is straight up the game. This is straight up the game at this point. Let's see if we can, if this will work a little bit better. Rise of Kingdoms for you. Auto screenshot, I know, right? I'm going to simplify graphics. Maybe that'll help us a little bit. We weren't in simplified graphics earlier. So far, so good. A lot better. That's for sure. I really want a couple of Amanitore reports, though. I want to see her on the field. I want to see what she does. I want to see her getting swarmed or not getting swarmed. But it's very clear that the Korean side's presence in here has dwindled. They were a huge amount of them, and there's still like AFK folks out here. That are looking very, very interesting to go yoink. 235 and 40 can utilize this opportunity to go get some free kills. I mean, there are AFKers in here. This is not even a debate that these guys are AFK. Another Amanitore. I've not seen too many Gilgas yet. I've seen one. But I see 3 Amanitores on the field right now, which I like to see. Because she's gonna change a few things in Rise of Kingdoms. Hopefully. Hopefully she will be the driving power to change a few things. Chat, when's the update? When's the update? Next week? Interesting. There's a rally. I like it. I follow that rally to one of these forts. I'm guessing the fort is not even going to get defended. It's going to burn. Because there's no reason to really protect it right now. But they could. There's an infantry rally. See an Alex. Guan Alex? Okay. Okay. And it's headed this way. Delta Takeda. Wasn't there a Guan Alex a little second ago? Is this are you guys really shooting into a city already? There's the infantry rally which just broke apart. Don't tell me these guys are going for a city already. That would be very sad. You guys actually see your city rallying a city. No, that rally broke, but very late. Okay. Priorities. Them prios. Peak time for Asia now until 4 hours. Well, that doesn't look like too much of a peak. There's another rally coming out. Which I'm trying to understand. It's like it's meant so it can get out of the pass, but then people are getting caught in the back line. Like this guy. And I mean, like I mentioned to you all, in this KVK, they have, let me show it to you. They have the Tamaris Bastion, which is probably the deadliest of them all. Here? Is it this one? No. The deadliest Bastion of them all. This one. No. I was close. Is it a zone 6 one? I think that this is the legendary one. No. It is, but it's not the one I want. Guess it's a zone 6 Bastion. Hello? No. Hello? Look at this. Normal attacks have a 50% chance to add a stack of poison. So can you imagine? You unlock the commander, you are guaranteed a 50% chance. So me, right here, I have her unlocked. Therefore, if I bring her to the levels that this is unlocked, which nowadays is not a big deal, you skill lock and that's that, I have a 50% chance of being able to stack a poison. And that's every normal attack of whichever march you put this in. So, oh boy. Can you imagine how OP that is? Every single one of your marches, normal attacks have a 50% chance at least to poison your opposition. You keep tapping on the help button. There you go. Imagine poisoning every time you hit something. Thank God I got the resources in 401 for that Zenith. The speeds I have. Do I have the speeds? Come to think of it. It'll be like 16 days for 2200. And we're probably going to need like at least 30 mil, if not more. Which means 3 million T5s? Oy vey. The Bastions in this KVK are nuts. They are absolutely crazy. Look at how many people are poisoned on the map as a result of this. It's wild. It's wild. It's just straight up wild. It's just straight up wild. And I gotta say, the Koreans are holding out very well. There's a bunch of AFKs down on this side too. Some Amanitore still. I see a Pakal or two, which is very nice. Oh my goodness gracious. Is it almost free to play to get 400k in 2 days? 400k what? Damn, we're gonna need like 1600 days worth of speed for this. Ugh. $400k deads in 2 days. Yeah, that's if you're garrisoning, then yeah, that's typical. If you're garrisoning everything, you'll probably get there. You will probably get there quite easily. But it's good that you're getting the kills as a free-to-play player. You're getting the deads. You're upping your stats. And it's T4s, so it's not the worst thing on earth. Your training back is going to be relatively easier than T5s. A lot easier than T5s, really. So that's good. That's a really good number. I hope to see reports of Gilgamesh. I think that this is going to go on for a little bit still. And then once we retreat towards less open field fights, more rally defense and stuff like that, we're going to be seeing a little bit better reports and more stuff going on. You know what's funny? I can actually push my I can push my what's it called? My gold mines during Zenith and gain like 800, 900k points from that. Because if we actually have to push for Zenith, I will more than likely run out of speed ups finally. We might actually run out of speed ups finally. Which might sound crazy to you guys. I need to think whether bam. I wonder if we go this way a little bit and wait for a refresh of the screen. If again we have a ton of dead troops that were just on the screen. Latin, 78 million power king. Lots of fighting going on. All right, so at least now we see there's a slight push this way. There's a little bit of progress by 235 and 40 and 240. A little bit of progress. Lots of people still use Richard. Why not? Why not? If that's the commanders you got, that's the commanders you use. Yeah, the Bastions in this KVK are extremely OP. It's like this whole KVK is made or not on Bastions, which is crazy to me. Thankfully, as you can see on the map, both sides got 2 zone 5s, which means both sides definitely have all the available skills, although the good skills are in zone 6 and not in zone 5. It's still zone 5 too, right? But yeah. Come on, boys. I want to see them rallies go. I'm really looking for... Let's see. Maybe we did get... Oh. Where are you headed to? Oh my goodness gracious. Personally, that ticks me off. They might have broken the rally, I guess, somewhere. But I doubt it. I think they just kept going. It ticks me off when a pass opens up. Like, people are like, yeah, let's go rally cities. Let's go rally cities while we can. There's a rally on a fort. There's a rally on a fort. And there's the swarm on the rally on the Attila Takeda without a care in the world. There's the poison stack out the wazoo. And a Xeno Garrison. With a poisoned Attila Takeda that's getting swarmed too. Look at how much damage that swarm is taking. Holy lord. Not that it really matters, right? They'll take the slightly and severely wounded, but save, quote unquote, the fort. Now they leave. Well, the rally broke apart. And this is where you start snacking on them peoples. Nobody's gonna snack a Roni on the half-dead infantry? Okay, don't snack. That's fine. Yeah, that poison stack, nasty. What's the seed of these kingdoms? None of them are Imperium. Not a single one is Imperium. It's kind of why I want to watch this. We've always just watched the top tier, strongest, biggest, greatest. But there's a lot of good kingdoms out there that are not... You don't need to be a crazy kingdom to have a fun KVK. And while these guys are not all... None of them are Imperium, at least at this point. They're having a good fight. There's a proper fight going on in here. Q35 is going to smash them hard. Oh, I see ya. Chat, give me a sec. We'll get something to drink so we can keep going non-stop. Not gonna lie to you, chat. I ate lunch a massive shawarma. If you know what it is, you know what it is. It's kind of like a big gyro with tons of meat in it, and it's something that's so heavy that I'm like, ugh. I'm still feeling it. It's dehydrating me. That rally just melted. Tamaris so it's not Tamaris. It's Tamaris' skill. There wasn't Tamaris in there. Someone has in this KVK, you have the Tamaris support skill. And they just keep using it non-stop. You just ate a shawarma too? Ugh, my stomach. It was like a nice one, and I got a little bit of fat in it on the side and some salad, and I'm like... If you know, you know. If I have space for shawarma after all the meat in I always have space for more meat, my man. Meat is something that and that sounds very wrong, but meat is something I can always eat. I come from a carnivore family. Here we go. XY. What's it gonna hit? Hopefully. Oh, of course, there's another rally coming out this way. Maybe you cancel so you can reinforce that rally? How about that? Oh, there's an infantry rally. Zenobia. again. And Swarm on an infantry rally. In this particular type of rally, not the worst thing on earth. If this was a Pakal Herald, this would be extremely painful. As you can see, the rally insta-cancels. And it's almost like 235 and 240 don't know the Koreans by now. Unless you take this portion away from them, it's, yeah. Hey, pause. What up, Tiny Rick? Tiny Rick, I actually took the second shot last night, but we can take another one in a bit because I still owe you at least a half clipped. I hate you all. No, it won't hyper stack, Joel, and it stacks all the way to 15. But if, let's say, 5 marches hit you with that support skill at the same time, with 50% and all 50% are successful, it'll go from 0 to 5 real quick. But it will not go above 15, which is at least the saving grace, right? What up, Haji? How are you? There needs to be, like, the problem with the Koreans, and that's a good problem, not a bad problem, is that it's good for them, bad for anyone fighting them, is that they don't care. They just don't care to lose troops. They don't care to get negative trades. Just for them, there is a purpose, right? And the purpose is defend the fort at all costs, right? If the fort is defended, then they can demoralize their enemies. And so while they take a 10-to-1 negative trade and everybody's like, oh, we're killing them, they have so many troops out there that even at a 10-to-1, they end up beating you at the end, because that 1 you have compared to the 10 they have for every 1 of yours, like 12 to 13 of theirs. And even when you trade 10-to-1, there's still, at the end of the day, the 3 remaining that are going to wreck you. It's raining here, Gecko, just waiting on the dock to clear. I can back up. Ugh, that sucks. Do you, is your truck a backloading truck or side-loading truck? Does that mean that you're gonna get wrecked by rain? Are you gonna get wrecked by rain loading up the truck, or you have a backloading truck so they can just to the dock, drop the door, and get your whatever it's called? The forklift thingy. My family owns owned and still owns a couple of trucks. My uncle drives a truck, but he's a fruit distributor, fruit and vegetables distributor. I kind of know how it works per se. You have a side loading truck though, it sucks ass. Nice. Yeah, so you're gonna be good. All you gotta do is back. The problem is getting in and out of the cab, right? That sucks. Tiny Rick, is your truck a long haul truck? So with a cabin and all that, or like sleeping cabin and whatnot, or it's a short haul truck? I remember what you do. My uncle's current truck is a backload truck, but the one he had previously was a side load truck. And when it used to rain, it sucked because he would always try to figure out how he can get like cheeky with it. So get next to the dock, but there was no ramp. It was always a nightmare. You don't go out of the state? You're local. Nice. Life is a little bit easier than that way. Out of state, long haul is a pain. Is a real pain. There is a beautiful Nebu rally on its way to Zeno. He might not even make it there. The push by 235 is burning on all cylinders. We're about to hopefully start getting a little bit of reports out of these, but as you can see, the swarm is already happening. Ajax's rally is already being swarmed. It is already being... Look at how much damage has been done to that rally, and it's not... Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah. You're not even reaching your destination. Look at that. Yoinked. A full rally on the way. Side loaders are terrible. They are. They really are. You guys go have fun zeroing a city instead of helping your alliance mates to clear the field. And then there's always the guy that says, oh, but if we zero that guy, then he is out of commission to fight. Congrats, you zeroed the one guy while you lost the field in the process. So nice. You crippled one guy, but your whole alliance, your whole kingdom can't do anything anymore. Clap for the heroes. It's unbelievable how many rallies are just on their way to cities. It's just so sad. Look at this guy. There you have a rally target. Oh, he's on the way there. Lol. 135 million KP, 81 million power player with 6 million. Clearly, you're hitting a farm at best. Not a farm, but... like, congrats, you're getting kills. Guess what? This guy's not that significant. Clearly. I tell the kid a will walk out through a murder ball, but it's gonna hurt, right? It's not gonna die, but it's definitely gonna hurt. Someone's tertiary or fourth or fifth account that they probably bought or something like that is getting zeroed. Nice. Nobody even is bothering to care for this city. That's how much this is useless. This guy too is on his way to Lord knows where. Unbelievable. Do 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 do. Do do do. Oh, my back. Now the push is a little bit in a better shape. Now you can see the murder ball reached the top of their territory, so it's not a fight back here anymore. Now 235 have AFKers on this side instead of on the other side, so that's a better position. Now it's time for the push. ELK and EL guys and all of them, rightfully so, backing off onto their own territory. If the fights happen on their territory, it's better for them. Better buffs, higher stats. But yeah. Do 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 do. Let's see if by any chance we managed to yoink a couple of reports. Okay, there's no real rallies going on yet. Open field reports are a little bit iffy. I don't see garrisons though with Amanitore, which is actually highly surprising. Oh, there's something you do not want to swarm. That's something you definitely don't want to swarm. Is that going to a city? I'm going to tilt off if that goes to a city instead of like to an actual proper target. That makes sense. Oh my god, it's going to a city. That's so tilting. It's going 3 minutes deep into territory to go hit someone. Instead of this Pakal Herald doing what he needs to do here. Oh, that tilts me off. Okay. Forget about it. Everybody makes their own decisions. They play the game the way they want to play, Gecko. It's okay. Let their teammates send rallies into freaking forts that are getting swarmed, but the Pakal Herald, which will never get swarmed. Yeah. Okay. Okay. It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. Seven minutes in. Oh my goodness. Ebola la 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 la. La 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 la. Anyone know the meme by chance? Probably not. Do. Do. What's hitting it? A Takeda. Again, to Zeno in here. And the breakup. Of course. A Takeda against Zeno is just not a good idea. Pakal Herald could have been nice. Oh, wait. It went to zero a city 3 miles, 3 minutes out that way. Cool. That's fine. This is fine, right? You should be gathering right now. Your marches are AFK. You're not wrong. Get that done real quick. I was doing this. Go back to that KVK in a sec. Hell no. Donate stone. I'll take it. Ugh, kill a Kahar. I might do this. I need to consider whether I feel like killing Kahars right now or I'm going to keep waiting until we have higher stats, higher tech, so the Kahars give more crystals. That is going to take a little bit for them to get home. They're like 3 minutes out. 5 minutes out. G-Boss. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Let's go back to the KVK, and then we come back to this in a little bit. Ooh, reports. Yeah. That is not surprising at all. That Zenobia is actually very decent. Okay. Normal troops of this commander have a 100% chance to stack poison. Lovely. So you're literally gonna poison with the garrison. This person has a freaking an expertise that Tamaris, and their Zenobia will 100% stack poison on you every single turn. And this is wild. This is actually stupid. This is completely stupid. It's so wild. And then while commander leading on the garrison of your own stronghold or city, commander takes 15% like less skill damage. G-Boss, 50% chance to increase defense. God damn, those garrisons are strong. And then this person only has a level 3 skill on that Tamaris, so it's only a 70% chance, which is still stupendous. And then troops that have a 20% chance to counter-attack. Let's counter-attack. Lovely. Their attack has a 10% chance to inflict a slowdown on the garrison. Reducing cavalry units march speed by 50%. Oh my god. Garrison is insanely overpowered. Insanely overpowered. That's actually wild. Oh, I can't click on that report. I can't click on the most bottom messages. Stupid bug. That's so broken, right? It's like, imagine you're hitting the Zenobia on top of Zenobia taking a poop on you, which she does to a lot of commanders, right? She also is like, here you go, enjoy another 3% extra skill damage stack on us. Just, and then YSS shows up, goes, oh, someone said extra skill damage. That's fine. I'm just gonna go ahead and take my boat and take that 2,000 damage field battles though, or 1,400 on the Garrison, and just take a poop on you. Take another 45% damage. That's... Oh my goodness gracious. Those skills are insanely broken. Insanely broken. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that happens in our KVK and I'm garrisoning with, and I have Tamara's expertise, obviously. Can you imagine? There's nothing to do, Riff. You're screwed. There's literally nothing you can do. Even the best positive traders against Zenobia are going to take a poop. Are going to take, they're going to get dumped on. They're going to get dumped on. There's nothing you can do about it. An OP Garrison captain that has Zenobia with good gear, Tamara's skill. Chat, I wish I could have shown it to you. I just opened the big account real quick to send gatherers out, and I got back-to-back 60% off on 24-hour shields. I'm so happy right now. I just spent 800 gems and picked up two 24-hour shields, which I don't need anymore. But for the record, if you go buy them at the shop, they're 1,000 gems a pop. So I just got two for less than that. I'm very happy. I'm very happy. Very nice. Very nice. I need to teleport out of zone 3 really badly. I need to teleport out of zone 3 really badly. Way too many people. Way too much gathering going on in here for my taste. I want my own tiles to pick from. Support skills make the Garrison crazy. That's my point, right? Like, it's already Garrison meta. And it's already extremely hard to break Xeno as is. And now you're also adding support skills, which are like magnifying her by a significant amount. By the way, it looks like there's some EL folks coming this way. The fights are still not getting pushed out all the way. There is out here, though, a little bit of a bigger presence by them just sitting there and just like preparing the ball type of thing. Any rally that goes through that bottom ball is going to get yoinked. Pakal Herald could have been... Oh, wait. Pakal Herald is on its way back from rallying a city 6 miles away. So many bots on the field. Everybody's a bot that's not in your team. That's usually how it goes. That's the reason why they're not rallying structures. I don't want them to rally structures. I don't want them to rally structures. Don't rally the structure. But why are you rallying a city instead? Rallying the city is just it's to bring all those marches should be used to clear the field first. You rally the city when you own the field, and when you're at the point where when you send an extra rally to go zero a city, it will not necessarily impact the overall outcome of the rest of the map. In here, we've watched 4 rallies leave at 2 million per. That's at least 40 marches that are in rallies right now going to city zero cities. Or you know what? Let's be even kinder, because let's pretend that they are all using 400k marches. There is 20 marches out there rallying cities instead of clearing the field. Now you're going to say, but Gecko, some people don't have 5 open field marches. So what they do is they send one of their non-fighting marches because they don't have it as it's a Garrison filler or a Garrison rally or a rally filler. And so that way they're being useful. I get it. But again, the Pakal Herald would have been 10 times more impactful in here with an OP Garrison where everybody's getting swarmed. If that Pakal Herald was hitting this while swarming, while people are swarming it, they would literally get 10 times more kills. Those losses will be crazy negative. Not exactly. If your rally can do the same kind of stack, then no harm, no foul type of thing. Except that if it's a Pakal Herald, technically speaking, the only way you get out of this jam with that kind of a Zenobia is with archer rallies. Because archers are skill damage, and both Xeno and YSS have skill damage, but it's not as big as archer rallies. So if you take like a good archer rally with that skill in place, and you own the field, and you reinforce it because you own the field, then the likelihood of you getting better positive trades than theirs is much higher. Because they are stuck with Zenobia YSS. They're stuck with skill damage that goes from at 1400 and then another nothing. 600 at best. Like, so worst case scenario is 3000 skill damage out of Zenobia YSS, and if you take Ram Nebu, for example, with that skill damage, well, Ram is a little bit less interesting in terms of damage. He makes it up all the way to 1000. Where's my boy Nebu? Talking 1500, 2500 out of these two. This is more, right? It's more than that. An extra 500, so 3000 out of these guys. Add that 45 and 45 rage reduction, so one side is going to proc a lot more, and you're good to go. We do have Wu's 4th skill in our KVK as well. What's Wu's 4th skill on your KVK as well? Skill damage taken reduction and defense bonuses. That's fine. That's, again, there has to be something. Obviously, it's clear that the garrisons in this KVK are extremely OP. Truth is, they won't zero many cities with only one rally either, so it's complete waste of a point in this KVK. Yeah, it's not waste. It's like people see it's wild. People prefer to zero cities over to win KVKs. It's kind of crazy. There's people out there that without understand, and it's mainly not understanding that their single actions are causing massive issues, right? Look at where the fight is happening right now. ELK are pushing a little bit further in, and all those rallies are not here to help. But that's okay. Everybody plays the game the way they want to play it. Obviously, I am observing from a overview, which they are not. They're micro focused, and they're like strictly focused on what they're doing and on what's in front of them, and not on the overall picture. But that's where like players like myself, players like good leaders. I'm not calling myself a good leader, but I am calling myself a player who doesn't focus only on what's in front of me at this point in time, but rather look at the big picture more than anything else. That's when those kinds of players in a kingdom need to be allowed to express themselves and also need to be listened to, right? I'm sure there's people out there saying, stop rallying cities, and everybody and all the whales that want to zero cities are like, screw you, you're like a little puppet. You're like a non-spender garbage that I'm not going to listen to. What up, Bulba? Early stream. Yeah, there's a fun KVK going on. There's a fun KVK. So I was like, might as well check it out. Take a look at a KVK that isn't necessarily an A-tier KVK, but that's not a bad thing. We want to see a little bit more of the mid-tier KVKs going on, of a little bit of to see how these kingdoms are getting along with the meta, how the meta is disseminating down, right? At the end of the day, the fact that the big players play at a very high level and get the best commanders and maintain the best meta is fantastic. But if it doesn't drill down to the rest of the community, then eventually you'll find yourself in a situation where the meta will not shift, right? You can't only have the top 10 kingdoms in the game shifting metas while the rest of them not, right? So I'm going to keep an eye more on KVKs that have non-Imperium in them, because we want to see, or maybe one Imperium in them, because we want to see, I want to see what's good. Sad part is, if it was killing event, there would be probably 10x many city rallies from the selfish players. It's not, I wouldn't call it selfish. I think that, and Lamb, I'm specifically trying to be a little bit less aggressive towards individuals. And so Garrison meta makes the map stale at times. Then you strap in the meta with poison big rip. Yeah, absolutely. But again, it's stale just because it's a one, as you said, the map is stale, but the fight is focused in one place. But I was saying, I'm not trying to diss on the people that you call selfish, because I don't think that they're selfish. I just don't think that they are looking at the overall picture. They're rather trying to do their best from what they understand. And the problem is when people don't trust in the leadership, or don't agree in the leadership, or the leadership even pushes for this, and then it's like, it doesn't matter. It's not a matter of selfish or not. It's more a matter of priorities. People have different priorities, and can't blame them, right? But you can see that the fight is shifting. It's the same guy going to rally again, way out there. He's probably going to go rally the same dude again, right? Yeah, he's on the way here. He's on the way here. This guy was 81 million power. Now down to 63. 1.4 million dead troops. Who's the best player in the game? I have no idea. Best player in the game isn't a D Kingdom. I'm confused. In your opinion, it's MF? I don't agree with that. Not that I think MF is one of the top players in this game, but you can't take someone who literally can swarm anything and not care because he has enough money to rebuild anything he wants. He is one of the top players in this game for sure, but I think that the fact that he has the ability, stock market opened. The fact that he has the ability to just buy pretty much everything and anything, which is good for him. I'm not talking him down. I'm happy for him. He's able to do it. But that gives him a completely different outlook at the game. And he can very easily make mistakes and do things that you shouldn't do and get away with it because he is that stacked. Yeah, he was in 365 just to beat 556, and then they never showed up. There's strong value in removing a T5 player from capacity, but you're not. But you're not, Mike. He's going to heal his hospital, which is 700k T5s in it, and he's going to get right back into it. You're not, congrats, you removed the one guy, but guess what? They're not rallying anything. He's literally not even there. So to say, oh, he could be impactful yet later, sure he could. But you also could have been very impactful taking the field first and then rallying him. No, random guy here. That's not true. That's not true. MF does micro-optimize his actions as well, but he doesn't have to micro-optimize his losses in the sense that when he swarms a building, he's not going to swarm a building with any march. He's going to swarm a building with 5 marches that are the best marches to swarm a building with and have the best possible gear out there. However, it still doesn't mean you swarm a building, right? I mean, y'all don't know him like I do. I believe I know him before you've known him, Lamb. I'm just saying. Before you saw the guy full of legendary equipment, I was talking to him about which legendary equipment he should first make. So I don't really think you can take the credit for knowing him the best. But again, he's one of the best fighters 100%. He's probably a top 5, if not top 3 fighter and player in the game. For sure. But he makes decisions that are not decisions that are the optimal decisions in the game, but are the optimal decisions based on the fact that on the fact that he can allow himself to make said decisions. If that makes any sense to you. Like I mentioned, he won't swarm a building with crap marches, but he will swarm a building nonetheless when, technically speaking, you shouldn't be swarming a building, but he has the ability to do so. Kirk, you're so mean. But that's my point, right, Howlead? What up? I mean, for him, swarming a building doesn't matter. I agree. Okay, Lam. I'm not going to get into this argument with you. You are the Supreme Overlord. And that's my point, Howley. He just builds back and the enemy flag burns. But that's my point, right? He just builds back, which is a good thing for him, but it doesn't make it the best play out there. It's just because he has the ability to do so, he does it. And that's a good thing, right? I wish everybody had an MF type of player. For sure. 100%. Do. I don't think it's a bad thing, though. I think it's a good thing. It's just to go and say that's what makes the best player in the game. A little bit of a fanboyism, a little bit too. I don't think there is one best player in this game. I think that they're the top tier players that are not only spenders. There's a multiple of them that are just as capable and have extreme smartness on how they play their game. I don't think you can quantify this guy being better than that guy when they both play the same exact way. And there are players out there as big, as strong, and as capable as MF that play just as well. I do like MF, though. I was very happy to see him in 365. Okay, Lam. Just a snippet of what Governor always says. If I can't rally, I will soften the garrison by swarming before your rally hits. That's point in case right there. That's the same thing that MF does, except that MF also rallies. If he can't, he does kind of the same thing. It's another great point. Just that they have the capacity exactly to do things we want to do but cannot. Exactly, I agree. But that's also why I can't say that there is one best player in the game, because there are multiple players of the same caliber that are as savvy. It's just knowing one better than the other doesn't make that one better, right? I think that Governor can go toe-to-toe with MF no problem. In knowledge, in decisions, in equipment, in troop selection, in everything. He can go toe-to-toe with MF. Who else would I say could go toe-to-toe with MF? It's very hard. I think that Governor, out of everyone that I know, I think that Governor would be the only one that could go toe-to-toe with MF on like playing at the same level. In terms of making good decisions, picking the right marches, picking the right commanders, picking the right equipment, having all of that available, having the presence of mind. This is supposed to be Korean prime time, and Titch, you guys haven't made that big of a progress, you know. Don't get too ahead of yourself. Don't get too ahead of yourself. Although you guys are pushing very nicely, I gotta say. A little bit more of this, and you guys will take the field, and then it's gonna get fun. But these guys have a lot of AFK too. It's weird. You're not wrong about that though. I am not seeing as big of a presence out of the EL family. The second account's Nebu, fully expertise, special talented. Jeez. Makote could outspend MF. Makote could outspend us all. But I'm not sure he could outspend MF, for the record. Bunny or hashtag as well? Hashtag, I would say yes. Bunny, I have not seen fighting, so I have no idea. Like, I have not seen what he does. A little bit I've seen of him. It wasn't like too much. I didn't see too much of him. Hashtag, I can definitely see, but hashtag also plays like 6 accounts at the same time. He's a wild person. He's a wild person. In a good way. Let me go quickly. Send these gatherers out. Grab a little bit of wood, because why not? A bit of stone. That level 7 gold tile was a nice yoink. This one too. Sweet. Score. All right. I think Makote has a lot more of an understanding of the game than a lot of people think. But you do remember that the man literally has like the world on his shoulders, right? It's not that a CEO of a big oil company or something like that doesn't work hard, but being an athlete is a very different world. Which account am I in? This is the jumper account. This is the jumper account. Makote plays extremely well. He knows the game a lot better than a lot of people think. He's also extremely helpful for his team. He's not the kind of whale that gets mad because someone made a mistake. He's the kind of whale that when someone makes a mistake, he's like, yeah, this is how you should improve. This is what I recommend you to do. This is how you should like get better, instead of just bashing on them for being noobs, right? which is a hard trait to find in a good. Bunny fights in the same. I've watched Bunny. I've seen the decisions he makes on the field. I think they're 100% too. I just don't know. Haven't seen him enough. I've seen Governor a lot. I've seen MF a lot. I've seen hashtag a lot. It's why I can comment on them. I can't really comment on Bunny because other than just watching one KVK where I've essentially just followed him around a little bit, I didn't see too. There wasn't that much either way, right? Nah, he's actually much better than you think. Much smarter than you think. He makes very good decisions. And the thing about him is, the number one thing about him is, which is the same thing about MF, and why both MF and him, in my opinion, are top players, is that they ask. They don't shy away from asking. They'll sit there and ask people's opinions. They'll consult with people they think that know better. They'll not shy away from saying, I don't know, please explain, you know? And that's a virtue that a lot of people don't have in this game. A lot of people just, because they're the best there is, they just do whatever. In the worst case scenario, just spend more money and fix the mistake. But in their side, they're like literally sitting there and like properly making sure that people who they believe know better than them help them get better. And that's something that both MF and Makote do a lot. I don't know Ahmad Aziz at all. Bunny versus Brenchong. Brenchong never got into Rise of Kingdoms. I don't think he's gotten into any mobile games in general for a while. Man spent $270,000 in one day on Lord's Mobile. I was there. Yeah, that's the virtue of those guys. That's what puts both of them at a higher level, because they don't shy away from asking, which is extremely important. Yeah. Yeah. 270,000 in one day. SRC coming soon, probably next month-ish. Probably. Goes Ajax again, another attempt at a fort rally. The swarm is real on the rally. Rally's already getting 9% stack, and they're not even at the fort. And now the fort is going to start stacking up too, but at the same time, look at the stacks coming from that fort. Oh my god. Also, you might want to switch between Ram and Nebu. Oh my goodness gracious. And there's nothing any of these guys can do to reinforce this rally, right? Nobody can come in and reinforce the rally. So this is just going to be like a chew down. That fort isn't even going to see the first 20% go down. What about Mad Phantom? Mad Phantom doesn't necessarily care to micro optimize the one account. Mad Phantom has multiple accounts that are good enough for him to enjoy, and he is not really too picky about being like the best of the best, but rather be a good leader and have fun. No, Gilga doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. Doggy. But this is looking much better for 235 and 240. They're pushing out very nicely. Very, very nicely. At this stage, it's just keep grinding them down and start preparing for open for rallies, right? Matt isn't interested in being the best. He's interested in having fun with his friends and having good fights all the time. Yep. Really? Really? I hope this is a taxi rally for some reason. Are you actually going to go 10 minutes deep with cavalry? Oh my goodness. For Mad, micro optimization is for his kingdoms and not for his account. Absolutely. He prioritizes the culture over the accounts. And he has enough accounts out there to go have fun. And it's crazy, right? Because people become so salty and weird about like, I'll give you an example. There's a couple of people who got really, really mad in 401 at Mad Phantom for fighting us from 636. I'm like, homie. I'm like, every time he rallied me, I'm literally messaging him like, yo, rally me. I'm ready. Like, this is have some fun. No, this is what does it matter? But some people got mad at mad, which is kind of mad, if you ask me. They got mad at mad, which is really mad. The salt was real. Them salts were real. Gecko dad jokes. I know, right? It's kind of mad. So stupid. So stupid. Please don't unsubscribe. But if you're enjoying the stream, dude, don't forget to drop a like and hit that sub down below if you're new to the channel. We're watching this kind of a stalemate KVK at this point where it's all just field fights out the wazoo. ELK, ELS, Korean kingdoms are not going to give up the open field that easily. They prefer to open field over the rally meta per se. So they're not even trying to get this pass back. And they know their downtime is coming. And they know it'll be completely fine. Oh, there's Elmo. It'll be completely fine if they allow the forts to burn overnight because nothing will happen, right? They just extinguish it the next morning and then just hold it for a couple of hours and the fort heals all the way back up. So, what up, Mike? Surprise stream? Not really. Like, we talked yesterday that we're gonna check out this KVK, but up until like 5 minutes before I started streaming, I was like 50-50 whether I'll be able to stream. I literally ate like If you know what shawarma is, it's like this big, like kind of like a burrito, but it's not really a burrito. It's the bread is much thicker, and it's all with like, it's all meat. It's like a gyro, but they're like yay big, like yay big and yay long. So I ate a whole one like an hour before the stream, and I literally finished eating, and I do not recall when I got up from the table onto the couch. But I do know that when I laid on the couch, I became one with the couch to the point where like I felt like the cushions on the couch. You know what I mean? Like I was done. And so my tummy is still a little 50-50. It's like, that's why I keep drinking so much water. Just hearing that I'm already full. I'm telling you, it's like, it's at least one, it's like probably 500 grams of like pure meat. It's just crazy. And it's all like with salads inside, and like, and lemon and pickles and and salads on the side, and olives. Don't forget the olives. Olives are very nice. I just ate that whole thing. I was so hungry and just became one with the couch. I was the couch. I'm so hungry. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna be hungry for a little bit. Gecko buffing up. After the holidays, we're gonna start going back a little bit. There's a fort building. Is that where the rallies went? Is that 10-minute rally that we saw, taxiing rallies are going towards a fort drop? Because that would make a lot more sense, and that would be a lot more interesting. Oh. No. Where's the fort drop? I don't see a new fort. Am I crazy? Chat, am I not seeing? I think shawarma is sold everywhere in the country. I don't know if it's sold everywhere, and also not this zone. Okay. Also, it's not I don't know if it's being sold everywhere, and also I don't know, like, even if it's being sold everywhere, if it's the same way, right? Like, you buy hummus everywhere nowadays in the like in the States, for example, but the way they make hummus in the States is very different than they make it here. It's similar, but it's not the same. Forts. I don't see fort down here either. And they didn't drop a fort on you guys, right? This? Ho ho ho. Is that a double fort drop? Wait. This 235L one, that's a good one because you guys are allies. So I guess you're gonna go help with that side. But this fort is definitely not supposed to be there. Oh my goodness gracious. Wait, 235L is not you guys? SIP's Chisco's restart? It looks like it. I bet we'll find him on the field. Oy vey. This fort drop is actually extremely, extremely good. That fort drop is actually extremely good. It's actually probably one of the best fort drops you could have dropped. Low key. Oy vey. These guys are screwed. These guys are really screwed. That's probably the best fort drop available for KVK. Oh yeah, I know that this is water camp. And that was you guys. This is you guys coming to help against the other camp, which is gonna build. But this is gonna be so bad. The only thing that can be done here that can save them a little bit is if your fort obviously finishes building first, and then can they afford to delete a flag? They can. And then they delete this flag right here so that you guys can drop a flag. Do you need to even drop a flag? No, you don't. They just got to delete. Yeah, you do. That sucks. You drop one flag here instead of this flag. And then there's double rally scenarios for this fort. However, that's not going to help. That's not going to help. This fort is going to build. There is absolutely no... There's a very slight shot that that fort doesn't build. And the reason for that is that the fort drop is not too deep, that it is very doable to bring reinforcements in non-stop. So as long as they're taxi rallying like crazy. So I'm gonna be a little bit of a nuisance to you guys. And that is literally this guy right here. He's doing exactly what he needs to do. And he's dropping all the junior Lohars he can. And these are taxi rally targets. What he's going to be doing here is he's putting down rally targets for his team to come rally. And his team will be canceling those rallies. They're going to rally. They're going to taxi through this. They're going to taxi through... by the way, best thing that BS70 can do right now, first and foremost, is rally this. You got to get rid of that real quick. Because right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rallies can come here at a time with full reinforcements. 7. Oof. A lot of taxi potential here. That's tens of marches that are going to make it in here. What's the point? They can't TP near the fort. They don't need to TP near the fort. As soon as this fort drops, this flag burns, this flag burns, this flag burns. All 3 flags burn, or attempt to burn. This flag burns, this flag burns, this flag burns. Like, this is you don't need a TP. The rally can come from the past. That's completely fine. You bring in, kind of like they did here, you bring in taxi, enough marches on the field to reinforce the rallies, and then you start burning all these flags around. And next thing you know, those forts are useless. The whole point of these forts is to stop flags from being built in their territory. But the second this camp manages to take out one flag, all they need is to take out this. Well, that's why, by the way, they're building this, right? But all they need is to take out this, for example, and that, and there's some space in here to TP. And now they yoink this, and there's some, well, that not, because there's the fort up top. But all they can, within a couple of hours, clear 1 and drop 1, and then 2, and then 3, and just grab all this territory away, TP into this side. And now the folks in 70 don't only take care of one front, but they have a snake in the back too. So they cannot teleport instantly when the fort builds, but they can target all the flags around it. And that's how you start, right? This is just a way for them to be able to inflict damage around. It's a backstab, essentially, which is very, 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 very good. And it's not too deep of a backstab. I mean, this is not going to do anything. If they got half a brain, and I hope they do, they're not going to be swarming this. They're just going to refill the fort constantly because they don't have the field to do anything to this, to maintain, right? Oh, this is what they need to do. And now it's just straight filled up. Keep filling the fort. Keep filling the fort. Keep filling the fort. Let Vagas rally. And this Zeno has. That Zeno has Tamiris expertise. This is a huge mistake, swarming the rally. This is a huge mistake. You should not be swarming the rally, no matter what. Yeah, well, now you're coming back home with half-eaten marches for no reason. And I'll tell you what. Some of you guys are going to say, but he's a 500 million power player. He doesn't mind losing troops. It's not the point. The point is he is not able to bring those troops back as quickly, so he can be a billion power for all we care. He cannot bring these troops. None of these open field. In theory, blue team, water team should not care at all about field fighting at all. They should only care about balling up and reinforcing their building. That's it. Because every time this guy, who is not the biggest warrior as you can see, but every time this guy or this guy take out a march and they get wrecked by all of these people in here, all these people start losing troops. Slowly and steadily they lose troops. And I'll tell you what the biggest issue is. When you are like as I said, like a 500 million power player, he can do it. The problem is, more often than not, when one person goes, everybody else does too. There's no such thing as only big player rally, the rest of you don't. Only big player swarm, the rest of you don't. Because the moment they see this person going, they're just gonna go with them. And so that's pretty much what happens. You don't want anyone to be the person pulling the sheep towards the wrong decision. $30 million player doesn't matter, Titch. That's 5 marches that could have entered the fort to keep holding it when a tough double rally comes in. And right now, 2 of his marches are frowning home, and the other 2 are somewhere in here with like yellow. And so they're going to be useful, but they're not as useful as when they were full. There's no point in getting baited into this. No point. Look at this. Look, you see, this is the effect that I'm talking about. One guy goes, everybody goes. It's always like that. It's not half brain. It's Mike, I can promise to you. Even you occasionally see someone go and you just go thinking that that's what we're doing, right? But and you can literally see this happen on your screen. Like people are seeing there's fights here and they're like, "Oh, I want to go fight too. I don't want to stand here and do nothing." And that's how it goes. And so when one person engages, it opens the floodgates. The best thing is no one engage. No one. Just hold. Stay. I know it's hard. I know it's boring. But if you get it done, you win the KVK and then you'll have a lot of fun fights later. Sometimes a little bit of boredom is needed in order to successfully win a KVK per se. 401 is out of Imperium? No way. No way. We haven't even dropped power yet. LOL. Easy, boys. Yeah, I follow the crowd. LOL, see? That doesn't make you brain dead. Look at how many marches are now yellow in here. Once the fort built, go wild, right? That's one thing. But if this fort ends up needing just a couple of extra marches, it's gonna suck, you know? Look at how many people are up here are like, no, I don't want to stay here. It's boring. And then now they follow these guys. And this man is literally like yoinking them. And look how many are marching backwards home. I'm sure that this infantry march could have been very helpful in case of in fort. You know what I mean? Those are the kind of micro optimizations that are important for the overall goal. Yeah, this fort's gonna build. That's not even a question. Let's go look at the other side. That fort is 100% gonna build. Absolutely no chance. Papa Stalin, welcome to the Leo Geckos. I appreciate you becoming a member. New member in the channel. Welcome, welcome. Let's get those hearts up in the air. If you're a member, if not, you can just regular hearts, but either way. Thank you very much for becoming a member. Appreciate you. Get those hearts up in the chat for our new member. That'd be very nice. Appreciate that extra support. Our 80th active member. That's cool. We're back to 80, baby. We're back. Hell yeah. Blaze Daily, what up, dude? How are you? USSR coming back to your channel soon. Oh lord, I'm okay with it. Men's on the USSR train. Chat, if you're enjoying this, a little bit of a slow coverage as things are evolving slowly and steadily. Don't forget to drop a like on the stream. Hit that subscribe down below. And if you guys, of course, know this, that Chiskel Gaming is on the other side of this fighting, and he is streaming as well. If you guys want to see the point of view of the fighting side of SIP, Chiskel's out there doing that. We're just spectating the top side fighting against 525 and 2036. So this is going to be an interesting one. I actually, oh damn. Gotcha. Cool. But I don't rally with a good commander. I'm sitting down. I don't know. Rallying with a strong... Again, what I would really like to see is that Pakal Herald in action. That Pakal Herald should have been rallying forts. Even with the defense being as strong as it is, I think that they would have gotten such better, such better returns from people swarming Pakal Herald on the field, the rally, than sending anything else that they're doing right now. They would have gotten such better trades. I understand not wanting to necessarily take the deads, I guess, but all 235 or 2040 need to do is Pakal Herald the buildings and just keep Pakal Heralding the buildings, move those infantries forward. Pakal Herald, Pakal Herald, Pakal Herald out the wazoo, and let the Koreans swarm it. If these are bots like everyone thinks they are, then they wouldn't discriminate Pakal Herald or not, and they'll swarm it, and they'll just take massive losses. I just want one time for these guys to do it. Just one time. So we can see if I'm right. If that would actually work. Just a one time. Get that Pakal Herald out on the building and just rallying. Chat, 1 second. I had to go bring the footrest back. I had to go bring that footrest back. Oh my god. I don't know what it's like to sit down with my feet up anymore. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, yes. It's so much nicer to sit with your feet up. It's just so much nicer. Makes me so much happier. Pakal Herald, Pakal Herald, come on, rally. You guys have them. Or is that... Okay, that's the LK Pakal Herald. There it is! One time. One time for your boy Gecko. You guys want to take a quick break from the KVK and watch the update video? I haven't seen it yet myself. $401 dropped Imperium finally. Yup. That's not enough. We got to drop a good amount so that people can come in. New video in Infinite Galaxy? Yes. Tonight. Yeah, tonight. Tonight we're going to have one. I definitely will tell you that I'm not a huge fan of the new wheel, but I spun it. I spun it and it was absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. Let's just say that if the wheels keep going in Infinite Galaxy the way they are, I'm just going to be winning as many Galaxy Stars as I'd like. It's just crazy. I just need to coordinate with Q, and one time he wins, one time I win, one time he wins, one time I win forever. That's just dumb amount of blueprints. Just a dumb amount of blueprints. All right, let's take a quick break from the KVK and watch the new update video. I haven't seen that yet. It dropped as we were streaming here. So let me pull it up. Of course, I tell you to stop playing, but you still play. That. All right. Or Keo. I mean, if Keo keeps doing what he's been doing, there's not going to be Keo for that much longer.
Happy anniversary! Happy anniversary, Governors. Welcome back to another video. My name is Leo.
And I'm Asia.
So today we'll be going over the latest update, Anniversary Festival. So it basically includes some of the latest anniversary events for the rest of the month. Latest anniversary events.
Oh my goodness gracious. YouTube, are you so annoying? Come on. Come on.
Happy anniversary!
Happy anniversary, governors. Welcome back to another video. My name is Leo.
And I'm Asia.
So today,
Can you load in HD, please? Thank you. I tried clicking on pause and it just... Alright.
today we'll be going over the latest update.
So, alliance-based event. Boo, we're gonna need gems for the big rewards.
Anniversary Festival.
Regular Zenith of Power.
So
Okay.
basically
Logging in for 4 days. Every day will give you a sculpture by the looks of it, and a chest and like 10,000 expansion. Nice. So 7 sculptures for free, and this weird looking new commander, new epic commander. 15 sculptures a day. That's nice.
includes some of the latest anniversary events for the rest of the month. And
Yeah, the good old anniversary shop. You gotta spend gems to get the rewards.
what else do we have?
I saw Holy Night. I saw an egg event. Where's the egg event?
We're having a brand new epic commander, Tamar of Georgia, and also some optimizations on Battle Report and Champions of Olympia.
Right, sounds about right. Let's get into it. So one of the main anniversary events is called Treasure Outlaws. Apparently there's a bunch of thieves infiltrated in all kingdoms' holy sites, and this is your chance to catch them along with your fellow governors.
All right, so these guys have skills.
As a tradition for Rise of Kingdoms birthday, we're giving out a yearbook, which is preserved for you to look back and share your journey with your friends.
That's cool. That's actually dope that the yearbook is now an item. Back in the day, it wasn't an item, right? That's actually sick. I love it.
For the special occasion, Rise of Kingdoms is actually releasing a brand new music album called Ode to Valor. So you can listen to it during the anniversary month.
I was definitely looking forward to listen to music in Rise of Kingdoms. That's definitely money well spent.
Metropolitan Fair, we're having a worldwide competition of beautiful cities. Share your city layout, and the most popular entries will receive great rewards.
Chat, y'all know my jumper city layout is gonna win this, right? You guys know this, right? You know you're gonna be seeing me in the top 5 with my absolutely like very, very detail oriented, extremely beautiful city layout, right? I'm definitely entering that. I'm absolutely gonna join that. I'm not ridiculing them, by the way. I like these competitions. I think they're great.
Called Tamar of Georgia.
I think they're really great.
Get her by participating in a celebratory spoils event by logging in 7 days in a row.
And her talents are integration, gathering, and support.
Another gathering commander. Nice. At least we're going to get her for the farms. That's actually going to be really, really good for the farms. This is the time to open farm accounts. I'm legitimately like happy about this because you're going to get a ton of her sculptures early on, which means you can get a new gatherer really quickly. Epic gatherer too. What? I agree. We definitely should go on a date. What?
Participating in this special event, you can potentially win name plaques, avatar frames, and city skins.
New epic city skin called All Kingdom Carnival increases 5%
Infantry health, 5%.
in infantry health.
Another legendary city.
Oh, it's beautiful. Listen, we're going to have to go for it. We're going to have to go for it, boys and girls. We're going to have to go for it. It's sick. Look at the diamond up top. Not the diamond, but the crystal up top. That's sick. Big problem is, again, that it's like it kind of wrecks the rest rather than kind of like the one I have, which is 10% defense and also just decreases cavalry. And it actually drops, like for archers, this is annoying. That's doable, but hey.
Skin is called the Atlantis, which has a 10% increase in infantry.
Yo, look at the animation.
Which has a 10%
That's
increase
sick.
in infantry health. You can get this city skin by competing in Zenith of Power event.
Along with the anniversary events, we're also having some other optimizations such as
the battle report classification. The battle reports are now classified into battles, variants.
Oh, thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Oh my God. No more spamming scouts to destroy your reports. All of this is going to go nice, Lilith, 3 years later. Nice.
So now your system now will look more clean and more organized.
Yeah, and the Champions of Olympia is back. Now you can play the game mode from Friday to Sunday. We also added some preset system and surrender system.
I love Leo. Leo always has to have the last word. Yeah, I say it in a good way, right? It's like, right. Leo's awesome. He's probably one of the best things that happened ever at the Rise of Kingdoms.
And the Lucky Dice event is back again. This is a great chance for governors to win city skins from previous events.
Only epics? RIP. There used to be, there was a time where you could get legendaries out of this. I was really waiting for this event again to try to score some legendary blueprints.
So that's it for
have all those
video.
epics.
Thank you so much again, governors.
And thank you for support and being part of such an amazing community.
By the way, we're actually hosting an anniversary live stream this Friday.
Yeah, during the live stream, we're gonna have a lot of fun events, giveaways, quizzes, so stay tuned.
And
don't forget to keep an eye on our social media as we're having events.
I love these guys.
All right, thank you so much again.
And
we'll see you next time.
I love them.
Actually hosting an anniversary.
These two are really good.
Yeah, during the live stream, we're gonna have a lot of fun events, giveaways, quizzes, so stay tuned.
You forgot your line. And
don't forget to keep an eye on our social media. We're having a lot of events coming soon.
Thank you so much again.
This is awesome.
We'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Congrats, Leo and Nazia. You guys make such. This is so good.
Now there are also other optimizations. Now there are other.
Been there, done that. I love that they included this at the end. I love that they included this at the end.
Now there are.
That's awesome. That's awesome. These guys are fantastic. I'm so happy for the community doesn't understand it, and it's okay because everybody's looking at the negatives primarily. But Asia and Leo really changed the face of Lilith. Do I get to look at Asia? Not at all. She's fantastic. She's been with Lilith for a while. She was just always quiet. I'm happy to see them. Like, I find it hilariously funny that the way, because I mean, this is not what Leo does, and it's very clear he's not very comfortable in front of the camera yet. But him doing it and still like his personality shining through it and all that, it's really, really good. If this was the way Rise of Kingdoms would announce updates from day one, like there would be much less animosity towards Lilith because there's like friendly faces in front of you, friendly people that are like making the updates like fun and interesting and a little bit goofy in a way, and that's not a bad thing, right? So Actually stoked. I'm looking at Leo instead, I guess. Who's winning this KVK? It's kind of a stalemate right now. A little bit of a stalemate. But as you can see, ELK pushed back. Now the fight is back at the fort. At the pass. And guess what? Good thing you guys neutralized all those cities, right? Good thing those cities got neutralized. There's also, I'm curious. The problem, the reason people hate on the company is because it's a faceless company. It's easier to hate on a faceless company than on a person. Riff, it's the other way around. It's much easier to hate on a faceless individual. Much easier. I can tell you for a fact that both Leo and Ozzy are getting 10 times less hate than their predecessors that nobody ever heard from. I don't see nearly as much hate towards Azia and towards Leo as I saw in Cheesecake, who never heard from. They're rallying the pass, I can see. And you doubted about the uptime in Korea, Titch. But it's a good thing that you guys zeroed a few cities before losing this pass, I guess. Yeah, I'm joking, by the way, right? But you can see what I mean by that, right? That's the best part of the update for sure, Mike. The reports thing. Oh yeah. The reports thing, and I guess we're getting wrecked in the Zenith, which really blows. It's tons of speed ups out the window. We might as well start buying speed ups now. Call of the Ancient it is. Max buy Call of the Ancient it is. This is about to get really nasty. Once the rallies on the pass begin, it's going to be very, very, very tough of a hold, which is a good thing. Which is a good thing. I don't see the rallies yet. I don't think there's rallies yet. I think the rally is on its way here. But I don't see skills being procced by the pass. So no rally on the pass yet. Yeah, it's actually a very nice KVK in terms of the balance. I agree with that for sure. It definitely is a lot more balanced than other KVKs we have seen. And for the record, when it comes to the mid-tier, we'll call it KVKs, which is not like A kingdoms, or at least not top A kingdoms, not Imperium kingdoms. That's why I called it mid-tier. Someone came in here and said, lol, mid-tier and left, right? But I called it mid-tier because it's not like a full Imperium, full madness type of KVK. And these kinds of KVKs are actually fairly balanced. Oh, there's the rally. Now there's a rally on the pass. All right, so as you can see, I clicked on the rally. That's the ELK rally, the XY Chandra. So we can keep an eye on the rally's health because it's going to disappear in the crowd. And hopefully we're going to start getting reports of these defenses and offenses, right? That's going to be nice. That's going to be very nice. Very, very nice. Let's see. Gotta get a quick update. Quick update on our speed up situation. We should still have enough. Hopefully. $16 days. 16 days for 22k troops. Oh, I might as well put some cooking already. Might as well put some in the oven soon. Because you don't know exactly when Zenith is going to be, right? When's the update? I could put a few in the oven already. I could go wild and pick up like 50k reserves and put a few and put like 200k T5s in the oven already. So that way we are already ahead. Not a bad idea. Thank you for the skill. Remind me how many gems is the 50k reserves? 5,000 gems. Bomboclat. I'm good. I'm gonna put. I have 150k. I'll just use it. And get a nice little 50k rolling. You should get your skin for your Zenobia. That's what I want to do. That is the plan. That is the plan. Get that Xeno skin. Not that the skin that I currently have is not good. I do have a 10% defense with healing speed. And I actually love the skin that I own. But 10% heal. Damn, I didn't get the report. You see, I can't trust. Man, my man Titch. There you go. I have a backup. Except that I can't click on the backup report. Oh no. I can't click on the backup report. Lol. Stupid resolution issue. And I clicked. See what it did? I tried to click on the report and it clicked on the bottom on the go home button in the background. That's the messed up thing. It's like it just doesn't recognize the bottom portion. I think 50k is too much. Is it too much though? There's no such thing as too much. Oh God. Did I? Okay, I did. Good. I need to put some of you to cook. No. I need 1 dot after. Titch is fine not being a member. Titch is fine not being a member. I'm okay with him not being a member. If I could gift him membership, I would. He does a lot more. Did True Death Squad quit the game? He did. He did. Sold his big account, his one account. We zeroed the other account and that's that. Updates on the 13th. Anniversaries within the week of that. So on the safe side, after the update, I'll put a set of 20s to cook. A set of 20s and maybe 150 to just start cooking. Although it's really not on the safe side, right? I can put 20Ks right now, and worst case scenario, just don't click on the thing, right? Don't collect them.
toward me and looked so weak. I've never seen you with such tired eyes. And everything we said we'd be, we just traded for a suit coat and a tie. And underneath the rows of trees, I will see you where the ocean meets the sky. Under your toes, the fire grows. You are ready for a different kind of life. You're silent for the wind is cold. You must return to the wild. You're silent for the wind is cold. You must return to the wild.
I know that the report got sent, but I can't click on it. Oh, there it is.
Follow me down.
Thank you.
Run around. Lay back and take your socks and shoes right off.
Ow. Major ow. Good trade for the Garrison, obviously. That's a Zenobia YSS against the world. Look at that. Not even the Tamaris skill on either side. I am pleasantly surprised. No Tamaris skill on either side. Even if it's not a if it's not if it's a gentleman's agreement, fantastic. If it's not, it's fantastic too. No Tamaris, no poison. Fair type of game, type of kinda. And that Zenobia is not, it's all right. It's not a bad Zenobia. It's actually decent. At XY though. That XY is not bad either. It's just Xeno. Xeno doing Xeno things. I mean, look at that. Take 10% less counterattack damage. This is while on the map. All damage reduction debuff. Jesus. While on the map, troops led by this commander are immune to all damage reduction debuffs. Their normal attacks have a 10% chance of dealing at a direct damage factor of 1700 and a reduced healing effect for... I mean, what the frick is this KVK with its support skills? You might as well not need legendary commanders. All you need is support skills and green commanders, and you're going to get millions of kills. Millions of kills. Pure coincidence? Well, that's a good pure coincidence. There's another report. Still. Or it's the same one. Could be the same one. Just stupendous amount of trades. Stupendous amounts of trades. And now it's going to keep going for a while, right? Until ELK managed to milk out all the reinforcements and or give up on it. There's another rally on its way. Bam! We'll keep an eye on this. XY Chandra yet again. Against that Xeno. Now we're actually be able to see the Xeno. We'll go look at the fort drop in a second, which I'm sure it's still there and very well defended. ELK are doing good though. They're gonna take negative trades, but they gotta keep just grinding it through. All right. The rally's doing good. Rally's doing really good. Oh my goodness. Windcam got the field control at the fort. Oh boy. Which is okay. Rally is done here. Let's go take a quick peek at that fort. And you're going to go look at the report as well. If Windcamp actually took over this area, that's a very bad sign out of Water Camp, because everything is close enough to... But what's the timer? Oof. Everything is close enough. These guys should be non-stop taxiing this way. Non-stop. Even another guy managed to TP out here. Non-stop taxis need to be happening. Them infinite taxis, there they are, need to just keep going. And the taxis need to be, the way you taxi also is extremely important for the record. Taxiing is not as simple. You need to have people at the front line, and you need to have people next to their city so that not a minute passes, you don't wait on anyone. On top of taxis, these guys need a ball, because there's not enough taxis to go. But you see, this is problematic. These guys are marching by themselves. Look at this. Look at this slight, unless I'm crazy and there's like a big ball on its way. Okay, this is looking much better. They need to ball up and then just go all together. Now the trick, that is the annoying trick, is not to go through the cities like these guys are, because you're going to get yoinked. So it's exactly like I did with 401, which is lead around. These guys need to make it here, and then where's the fort? They gotta cross up top. So instead of going through here, I'd have probably yoinked this way. Go through the bottom, because there's big space in here. Go this way, and then up here. Because in here, these guys are very tight. You can see there's a very, very tight formation. And so lots of picking off is gonna happen here. But if you march through here, which is an opener area, it's gonna be harder for someone to come in and out and tap you out of thing. It's a little bit of a hassle, but you absolutely want to, instead of doing this, you want to go through here, take that extra second just to make sure you get here. And then from here, it's almost there, right? You gotta just get through this corridor that nobody can TP and hug this wall right here, and then you go straight up. But the rallies are here. The Nobia is being challenged. Anyone around here needs to just get in the fort for dear life. If they don't have the people here, it is gonna go down. The luck for them is that there looks to be like that Zenobia has the Tamaris poison. The bad news is that Garrison is getting a lot of reinforcements. I do see Xeno backup coming in from Burn 33, which is very, very, very important. They right now, anyone fighting on the open field here should not be fighting on the open field here. I understand that some people brought 2-3 marches and all that, but right now it's crunch time to get in the fort because if the cloud is coming, right? The cloud is coming. The people, there it is. The ball is making its way here. It's going to take a little bit till it gets here, but once it gets here, it can get rid of the rally and help on the open field. You just need the presence right now in the fort just to hold enough for these guys to get here. And the first thing these guys need to do is straight up get in the fort. The fort or swarm the rally, in this case, not a good idea because then you're not going to have enough open field in there at all.
I can feel it somewhere inside, haunting like a drug.
That rally is still going. This is going to be a huge problem. So that fort cannot go down. This is cancel the rally, cancel the rally, cancel the rally, cancel the rally. Hello. Taxi. Why you no pay attention, taxi? Oh, the last thing you need is to also hit that fort too. Someone fell asleep. Good morning to you. It'll sound dumb. They can put only one unit. I know. I recognize it. That's why I said, I was like, there's some people in here that are probably multi-units that are already in still. It's better for you to take out that unit that's in here, that's yellowish, or that already took damage and put in a fresher march. Always, always, always. Good hold. Rally canceled. Now you got to fill the fort, because remember, every second that this fort doesn't have, every one march that's not in here is more on the timer. So refill very, very quickly, very fast, as much as possible. Get that as packed as it can. I mean, people are TPing in, so this is just going to get worse and worse. An hour and a half of a hold is doable. But these guys need to consistently, like, if we go take a look at the pass right now, we should be seeing the next ball already balling up, if not already marching. If there is no ball already balling up, nice. Okay, good. Although those could be AFK, and I'm seeing people marching. This is... Okay, here's the ball. Okay, nice, nice. The next ball is marching. Nice. Good job. Good timing. Very good. Got to squeeze a little bit so that, you know, these guys don't get picked off while the other guys go forward. But, again, go around, not through the cities. Taking this route will make it much, much less damageful than that one. And it's like a second or two more of movement. Some folks are listening. Some folks are listening. See? I'd like to take credit for that, but I probably didn't I can't take credit for that. That's exactly what you want. You want to come to the open field where they can't just tap and go, tap and go, tap and go. Great work. Like this guy, for example, I wouldn't be surprised if someone tries to yoink. See? This guy right here is going to keep yoinking you. Yoinking you, because he can come in and out of this non-stop. But everybody coming through this side, look. That's my point. Everybody who aims to come through here, even through here a little bit, this, and then that, you're for sure guaranteeing not getting hit, because he's not going to be able to. This Alexander is just coming in and out, and picking, and there's all over the place that. And for the record, if there aren't people in here doing that, this is a huge mess up by 70. 70 have the opportunity to get enough people to go in and out of these cities and just yoink the reinforcements on the way before they even get there. So it's very, very important. Believe it or not, like these guys are doing a ton of work. Because if they can fluff down the marches even a little bit, that's the little bit that they need to get ahead, you know? But fantastic plays by both teams. One bringing the good, solid double ball scenario back into owning the field, and the other team recognizing that, preparing for a next push, and also tapping away. This is really good fighting. This is really, really good fighting. Even though it's not like top tier, even though it's not the best and strongest in all the almighty Imperium madness, it's really good plays. It's smart plays. Another wave of taxis out. The only issue is people that are trying to be independent. Because as you can see, you're going to get picked off. And that's not what you want. That's definitely not what you want. You want everybody balling up. All of these guys who are going to try to solo YOLO, just send my march and I'll be back in 10 minutes when it gets there, they'll never get there. Look at how much damage is being inflicted by these very few marches. This is 2, 3, 4 people bringing their marches out and just straight up taparoni on your pony, homie, for not balling up. So the way we balled, the way we did like our pushes when we went towards passes and whatnot, was we ball up here and then put a marker on the next meetup spot. You don't go straight through, right? So the next meetup spot is right here. And then the next meetup spot is right here, let's say. Then the next meetup spot is right here. And the next meetup spot is right here. And from here you march to the fort, and that's that. That's how you can make sure that your tail doesn't get caught. Look at how many people in an attempt to get there are just getting yoinked. This is like the best position possible for 70. Like, these guys are just snacking on marches. Because most of these marches, like this guy, are balls to the wall. I'm going straight to the fort. Oh, no, he's not. He's going here, so never mind him. But a lot of people are like, balls to the wall to the fort. Good luck to me. I'll get there. And out the window they go. Out the window they go. They don't even get there. Look at this. This is at this point just a choke point. And if they don't ball up, they're just going to go down one by one. But again, fantastic plays. Fantastic plays. By both teams. The ball, the taxiing, sometimes, you know, mistakes are made by either side, and the good plays are watching both teams capitalizing on the other team's mistake. So now there was a pushback on whatever was destroying here. And you can see that now SIP and HVK and all of them are like in control of this area, and they're pushing people back into their cities. This will allow for more people to come in. But you gotta ball. You gotta ball. Yes, in a ball, people die off too, for the record. Because obviously you can't stay within the mass, and if someone picks on you, you're screwed. But the likelihood of you getting screwed is much smaller. That's the timer. Is there a rally? Nope. Open field is not there. It's the rally. And now the folks in 370 need to ball up themselves, and they need to push this field together like they did earlier. "27 minutes. Jeez, that's gonna cut it close. Oh boy. I think there is space for a flag right there. I think. Mountains have a weird way to work. Chat, if you're enjoying the stream, don't forget to slap a like on it and hit that subscribe down below. We're like 25 likes away from 100. Shout out to those of you who are here with us today. I appreciate you guys very much. There is madness going all over this field. So let's go take a peek if we have more rallies going on. Oh, that Theodora, not a good idea. Although the reason they did it is for that AoE goodie, but I mean the positive. The trade was even, and then the Theodora doing a hell of a damage is kind of nice. But I still think you should keep with that YSS and do much more damage to the rally than to the marches around. That's what made the difference, by the way. That's the fact that Theodora was there instead of the YSS. Oh my goodness gracious. Healing skills, never a good idea. Normal attack, more healing skills. Yeah, you don't want to keep healing. You do not want to keep healing. The reason you don't want to keep healing in a garrison is quite simple. You have marches that can keep coming in. Why do you need to heal marches that are in the building? You're much better off getting in here. I would say maybe rally healing would be good, but maybe. But in a place where more than one march can come in, like a pass or a fort or a flag, healing skills, not a good idea. Stick another march in there. So much better. Unless, again, you tell me you don't have the presence. And even then, if you don't have the presence, then the healing will not save you. So healing on a pass, big no-no. Big no-no. You really don't want to do that. I really do not want to do that. Stop 10 seconds into the rally. Yeah, that still didn't do the trick. It's those support skills. Not fun. Not fun. A good pushback. Good pushback by 235. Good pushback. Now again, owning a little bit more of the field on this side of the pass. What up, Lord Peter? That's a good pushback. Very good pushback. Double rally incoming. Ooh. That's going to be interesting. I want double rally. I'm curious if they managed to hold. Oh, the music stopped. Why did the music stop?
It's not my fault, you know I had to walk away. It's been 5 years and not one of us has changed. We say we're trying, but we just stayed the same. And the truth is, I think we're better off. Me, myself, and I, at least give it a try. Sometimes we're just ourselves and not with someone else. Me, myself, and I, at least give it a try. Sometimes we're just ourselves and not with someone else.
Of course they canceled it, although something's hitting the pass. Where is the thing that's hitting the rally, the pass? I don't see this little emblem. Is there something hitting the pass, or it's just buggy? It's bugged out. Okay, cool. There's no point in double rallying until they take the field back. Let's go look at the fort again. I'm kind of sent the report. Ooh, take a look at it. I am gonna gamble that these guys lost the field presence again, and now they're getting rallied. But they're holding on. Right? Nope. They did not get pushed again. Yet. Oh boy. That fort will drop. That's going to be dope. Ramses Nebuchadnezzar. Okay. That's that right there. Big skill. Big skill there too. Oof. That Ramses Nebu is not terrible. Oh yeah, this Garrison is just nasty. I don't know why you're healing in a rally. I truly don't get it. Increased skill damage. Okay, I guess. Attack, boys. You need attack. A little bit of AoE fun. Actually doing great. Drag, thanks for asking. Thanks for asking, whatever. What, the statement. But listen, there is another KVK. 307's KVK is starting in like an hour and a half. I might take a break from streaming for like an hour and a half and then come back to watching both this and 307's KVK at the same time. Give it an hour or so for this back and forth to happen. Because if this fourth drops, it's going to be the way it's looking. Okay, the way it's looking. If I am able to read the situation correctly, I believe that as soon as the Koreans go to sleep, the folks up top are going to have something up their sleeve that they're going to do during their downtime to get through this wall of forts and not have to break it down and kind of get into this area. But the flip side of it is going to be that their bottom friends are going to get screwed. So I think that what we're going to be seeing long term is potentially water camp. This is water camp, right? Yeah. Water camp full push on wind and maybe even successfully take wind. But at the same time, I think that Earth are going to be able to get a little bit of work done on fire to create this like rotation scenario, which would mean that in the worst case scenario, the guys in wind might make a flip, might defend this area for dear life and prepare for potentially having to hop to these passes right here, the level 8 passes up top. So essentially there's going to be like a rotation. I think that that's how it's going to go. Sunday, 12:23, Kingsland opens with all the flags there. Will be Gilga and Amanitore all over the place, you think? Right, we'll have to see. Is it true Ronnie sold his main account? I don't know. You gotta ask him that. Not my comment to make. We might actually stream on Sunday too, the rest of this KVK. We're gonna keep streaming it tonight. I think I'm just gonna take a quick break to just let my stomach a little bit settle. I gotta actually go get something to eat for dinner. And maybe we pick up a few snacks on the way too. Because 307 will definitely have more Amanitores and Gilgas and all that, and we had Wigas and all that stuff. But if you, again, I told you my predictions. We'll be back in about an hour and a half-ish. We'll do a little bit of 307 KVK, a little bit of this KVK. We'll hop between the two of them. It'll give enough time for both sides in here to get out of this stalemate we've been watching for 2.5 hours now. Because it's going to be a stalemate for a little bit still until one side breaks. And I have a slight feeling this is going to be the first crack, right? As soon as this builds, everything changes. Everything changes. If this firepower that they have manages to burn at least 2-3 flags all around, that's all that matters. But I'm gonna get out of here for a little bit. I'll be back in about an hour and a half-ish, give or take, and we're gonna enjoy some 307 KVK. I'm gonna talk to Mad, see if we can get some reports and get some stuff going on from their KVK to showcase to you guys, because why not, right? It's a kingdom. It's a KVK that's gonna be fun, full of power, full of good stuff. Full of good stuff. And it's funny, as soon as I'm done... Oh, no, he's still streaming. Nice, perfect. So you guys can keep watching this through Chisco's stream while this is going on. I'm gonna head out. Take care. Have a good one. Appreciate those of you who dropped a like on the stream. Subscribe down below. Chilled with me. Made this stream fun. I enjoyed chilling with you guys. I think this fort is going to build, and it's going to be big trouble. But we'll see in about an hour and a half what happens. Right now, it has an hour and 10 minutes to go. And there is a wild card up here, which is 235L. Because if they manage to build, which they will quick enough, they can potentially drop a flag quick enough and get a couple of people on this side to double, triple rally this fort, which will put it under a lot of pressure. There is time. There is time. But you need to get enough people teleported here. So for the record, what HVK really need to make sure is also low-key to block this territory from teleports. Because right now there's barbarians that can block that. But for example, all you need is one person to TP clear these barbarians out. Like, you don't want to leave. You don't want to help with any of these things. You don't want to gather anything. You don't want to do any of that. If this gets blocked from TPs, things will get a lot easier. But for now,